Bearer of the curse
is the name of the upcoming mod by AoiYozora, who also created the popular Seeker of Fire mod. This mod changes a lot of things. For example, everything looks more beautiful. You can jump while standing without having to wear the moon butterfly wings. This will come in handy and I will try to experiment around with it. Agility has been reworked and now no longer boosts ease of evasion. And you can repost bosses. For this video I played the first two areas, so sit back and enjoy my first impressions. It will just be a playthrough that I narrate. Nothing special, but I will try to point out all the new things as I discover them. From the very beginning it already feels much darker, and I'm looking forward to replaying this game with a fresh spin on it. The fireflies have been placed well here, as they guide players to this item that many probably missed in the regular game. This is how bright this area looks regularly. It really is pretty dark in this version, so I will try to use a torch whenever possible. Wait, there's already a statue here. Okay, the ogre has to wait. From the first glance at the classes I already noticed some differences. The warrior starting with the Farum set is pretty nice. The swordsman wears the falconer set of the knight, who now has the elite knight set. Outlaw seems to be a more civilized bandit. I might pick him for the bow and high dexterity. But not that one. Like Patches, I'm not a big fan of clerics. Astrologist set is a nice touch. Best fashion. Good old reliable explorer. Still starts with all kinds of items and good min-max stats. I'm not ready for SL1 yet. I will pick the explorer. Can't say no to those rings and fragrant branch. It's always important to spend a lot of time clicking random to create a beautiful character. Perfect. Now I'm ready for any challenge that might await me, but first let me steal the humanities stash of those mean old ladies. Now you will see why the Explorer is the best starter class for experienced players. Having the stone ring this early will make the fast dagger I started with so much stronger. I just hope he still drops it. That felt like I needed 100 pokes, but luckily it was worth it. I'm a big fan of resins. Already having those 4 rings in the tutorial feels great. I also just noticed that my dagger is already +1. Time for the tutorial. This mod adds a lot of new objects to the world to make it feel more alive. The darkness really adds a lot to the atmosphere. You might have noticed that I picked petrified something as my starter gift, so wish me luck.
You! Give us food! Yes, you! Give us Silky!
Those are some unexpected trades. Looks like he rebalanced all these as well.
Give us food! Yes,
I will light this sconce last. There is now also more enemy variety in the tutorial. The dagger is such a weak starting weapon that it took me like half a minute to defeat the first. Luckily, the second one was placed in a more favorable position. This is still the same, and I guess from now on I will skip such items and focus on new things. Two at the same time? I guess that will be the first challenge for many. And now it's finally possible to start as a pyromancer. It's again too dark to record here. It looks nice while playing, but I can imagine that it will be just black on a mobile screen. These clips are from a bit later in the game when I came back with more torches. Again with the same enemy. Are you kidding me? Okay, third time is a charm. Why am I so bad? Finally! I don't know why, but I have an easier time with 2 ogres rather than a few basic tutorial hollows. Isn't that just something you always wanted to do? I don't even notice any change. Time for the last sconce. I have to test if bleed has changed. Majula. Such a nice feeling. There's some new details in the background. From here, Heide's tower also looks different now. I was already worried that this is going to be a hard mode, but you actually do start with 3 Estus. Here I noticed for the first time that you can jump while standing.
You do have a rather pleasant scent.
I guess the cat sells the key for people that want to skip the forest, because you can still buy it from Valencia. That was enough time spent in Majula. I have to see what's different in the forest now. The bathing ogre is gone like in Vanilla DS2, but the other enemies are like in Scholar. Face stab. There are again more buildings in the background that add to a better atmosphere. Nice! A new move to play with. This is again a mix of vanilla and scholar enemy placement. As is tradition, I will first get myself a Heide Knight sword. Damn, he got me good. Finally. Here I forgot which button to press to jump. Time for revenge. And I have to say that jumping to stagger enemies is a lot of fun. This is how this area looks like normally. It has so much more atmosphere in this mod. The jump down here is pretty dangerous, right? But did you know about this? I always liked how easy it is to power stance these broken weapons. That bone-chilling death sound really creeps me out. Sounds like some kind of animal. Finally, a good parry shield. I don't have the necessary stats yet, but it will have to do. World's slowest parry. What's that? Nothing, but looks nicer than an empty wall. God damn, I'm so bad at this game. I really should have rested at the bonfire before that last death, but now I really earned it. Sorry for the dark recording. I will soon record it again with a torch, especially as I could not get the lizard with the dagger, but also because I wanted to share this glitched jump. You can really feel the love for this game that went into this mod. So, I'm back again with a torch and an hand axe. And now I'm back in Majula again to level myself and my trusty dagger up a bit.
Ah yes, very good. Now I can get to work.
More exploring. Will there be something new down here? Still have to get used to this new mechanic. Still the same fire longsword. Without blunt damage, the turtle knights are going to be pain. But wanna know real pain? Sequence skip and do the flame lizards early. I hope you did not expect me to beat him first try. The third time is the charm. Was it worth it? Yes! Everyone loves the good old great sword. Okay, now I'm ready for the regular path. Usually this door would be locked until you defeat the last giant. This mod really encourages the use of the torch a lot more. There are some really good early weapons on this roof. Here I also noticed something else. Rolling attack tracking seems to have been fixed. Usually you need good timing to overcome the issue that you attack in the direction of the roll. Lol, nice name change. Let's see if you really are the menace you claim to be. These pictures look a bit too fresh for this ruined building, but it's still nice. Okay, now actually back to the main path. The explosive barrels will probably make it much easier to get an early pursuer kill. This is the most important new feature in this mod. You can riposte a lot of bosses now, and it looks amazing. As you see, I did not manage to do the riposte every time I parried him. The timing was tricky to me at first, but it is like doing a riposte on regular enemies where you have to wait a bit to let them fall to the ground. It is the same timing. Just wait a bit between parrying and attacking. Now that I'm a bit stronger with the Ring of Blades, there will be more exploring. Now there is just one hollow soldier here. This is a nice change. Usually you would have needed a Pharaoh's Lockstone to get the Clorndy ring. There used to be a Titanite slab in one of these chests, so I assume the mod also rebalanced the amount and placement of upgrade materials for a better user experience. This ring used to be a Company of Champions reward. It's great how fast you can get your build started in this mod. Damn, did I really miss? I like all those small improvements. That was not a good idea. The normal Scholar version looks so green in comparison. The hidden Turtle Knight on the lower elevator is now also gone. The royal soldier that was guarding this locked door is now also gone. And the door is not even locked anymore. Nice! I might use that weapon later. This is again the Scholar version. Notice the red pulsating animation and black bars at the top and bottom. The dagger will be great for parry riposte later, but against bosses like the last giant it just feels so weak. I will have to look for an alternative weapon later, but as you've seen there are already some good dex candidates, like the Uchigatana, Winged Spear, or Whip. I missed that one drop down to the left of me. This one. Did you notice earlier how I got some souls while showing the painting in the floor below? I guess the barrels here could have caused the hollow soldier that sprints past you to attack the tree to fall down. Also, no Drangleic set here. This new teleport just brings you back. Time for Heide's Tower. The first Heide Knight has been moved further back. I forgot to record my first time fighting my way through this area. I was just so excited about parrying the Dragon Rider. I was just trying to see how it feels to riposte him, but I forgot just how easy he is, and accidentally defeated him too quick. The Heide Knights are noticeably less aggressive. Is he just trying to scare me? Not much difference in this arena. Yeah, run away! This old knight also seems to be more passive. In general, the whole area feels a lot easier to just run through. Instead of the Drake, there is now a Drake Keeper, who again caused more trouble than would have been necessary if I would not have been so stubborn and just two-handed a mace to deal with him faster. Time for some cheese. For now, this is going to be my new outfit. And before I move on to the old Dragon Slayer, here is how this area looked like in Scholar. And this is how it looks like in this upcoming mod. Yeah, this mod has been a lot of fun so far. I like the changes to the lighting and atmosphere, and I could imagine that it would be a good way for DS2 haters to enjoy the game due to the changes to ADP and the lower enemy density and aggression. The balancing seems to be fairer and easier. Together with the mechanical improvements, like roll attack tracking, it's a smoother experience. I'm curious to see what will await me in Lost Bastille and No Man's Wharf. If you would like to see gameplay of that, let me know in the comments.